And we're back. And today we're going to talk something, a very kind of important topic, and it is being organized. Because I feel like before I started to know these life hacks, I was very disorganized. And a lot of people nowadays could be very disorganized and kind of need some life hacks of how to stay organized. And that person could be me. And you who's watching this video, if you actually are watching this video, you probably are disorganized. But after I found out about these life hacks, well, obviously they're not that like wow or like you will never know this, but they could be for you. My life started to become a little bit more organized, and I actually started to get things done, and I'm really happy about that. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Number one tip that I have for you is to start a planner, and it could be anything from a piece of paper to the actual laptop. What I have is I have actually multiple planners. I have just a notebook where I can do just a to-do list. I have my actual YouTuber planner, which is my YouTube copy, and I have a bullet journal. It's honestly, if you actually do anything what I say, don't go out and get yourself fancy out notebooks and laptop and like have 5 planners. That's just me, that's just how I like to get stuff done, is have multiple things. But even a plain notebook will do you just grand, and a pen. And if you just write down everything into it and say that you have meetings or you have something to do, you have homework, you have a test, and just plan it all out like I do in my YouTube journal, is when I plan out my videos, I write down every single detail that I need to take care of, and any issues that I could have, any filming locations that I need, any props that I need, or any kind of outfits that I need. And then I plan everything out. For my bullet journal, I like to, if you don't know what's a bullet journal, it's basically when you have just a blank piece of paper and you decorate it yourself. That's what I like to do. I have my bullet journal and I organize everything by a week. And I have everything written down that I might have a test this day, or I have a test this day, I have to meet someone that day, I have to check emails on this day, I need to maybe upload a picture on Instagram on this day, I need to film on this day. So basically I have everything planned out by days. And honestly, if you know your calendar, like I have my calendars all written out and I plan out everything ahead, like when a new month starts, I have everything already planned out for myself. What has to be done this month, what I have on this month, maybe something will change, maybe something has to get cancelled. And by having a journal or a planner, you will honestly have your life organized 100%. But I think what you honestly should also do is, if you have a planner or you're planning things out, is make it fun, colorful, and creative. By doing that, I feel like if colors, obviously, if that doesn't work for you, don't do it. If colors and fun and stickers and highlighters make you more motivated to organize your life, go for it. If it doesn't, don't do this and skip on to the third life hack. What I think I like, I actually like that one very much. You see, for me, if you see my bullet journal, it's very bright, it's very colorful, I have a lot of stickers in there. That's what motivates me to keep planning and organizing my life. And if fun colors also motivate you, go for it and pick out what suits you better, like something like this. Think about something that will motivate you to do it. Is it maybe your photographs? Is it quotes? Is it highlighters? Is it coloring pencil? Maybe it's just a black pen. If that motivates you, off you go and motivate yourself to organize your life, because obviously colors really motivate me to get on with something and maybe figure out my life and actually organize everything. So yeah, just think about the fun colors and the fun colors of life. Or if you hate colors, bright colors are just not your thing, think about all the dark and gloomy colors you can think about, or whatever your favorite color is, just go for it and start thinking of how you would motivate yourself to organize them. So this is the most obvious one that I can think about, and it is put everything away that is distracting you. Because honest to God, when I could be on my phone 24/7 and not get off it, and that is probably where my biggest problem comes from for organizing myself, doing my homework, doing a bit of study, and even sitting down and filming a video. Because when I get on my phone, I'm like, oh, but I want to watch like one more episode, then I'll film the video. Like honestly, today I was watching one more episode of Riverdale, and I'm like, oh, can I just watch one more episode, and then I'm gonna go film a video. But I told myself, no, we're not watching that one more episode. I actually even stopped halfway through the episode, and I'm like, I'm gonna come back to it when the video is finished. So turn off your phone, put it away. I don't know, like put it underneath your bed, put it in the closet, put it in the cupboard, put it in your bathroom for all I know. Just as long as it won't distract you, get it out of the way. Don't look at it. Don't, like, if you won't even see it, you won't think about it. Turn it off so you won't hear the beeping from your friends keep buzzing you to text you back or like go hang out, because you need to get away from social media to organize your life. Because when I figured that out to myself, it was like I think it was a year ago. I even posted about it on Twitter, to get off your phone. Once you get off the phone, your life could become really organized. Like once I get off my phone and go on my laptop and go on my, okay, yeah, you're saying I go on my laptop, but I don't go on anything on my laptop. I go on my laptop, I go to my planner, and I start organizing myself. I start organizing my videos, I start organizing my life, and I start organizing my timing of what time do I need to study and what time I need to do my homework and everything else that I have going on in that week, that month, that day even. So, you know, get off the phone, put it away, don't look at it, and start organizing your life. Organize everything ahead of yourself. If it comes to clothing, organize it like an hour before the actual thing, or maybe even a day. Like sometimes you might want to plan out a day before you actually need the outfit. So, you know, go over, plan out your outfit, where you want to wear to whatever you need that outfit to. Like obviously I'm not talking about maybe like, even if you want like everyday wear, because when I go everyday somewhere, I kind of don't plan an hour ahead. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I'm like, okay, I have to go up to my closet, pick something out. Like obviously I do take care of what I pick out, but most of the time I just go up to my closet and do it. But if it's like a serious event and I have to like I'm going somewhere to like an event, I honestly do plan out like maybe sometimes even a month ahead. Like I'm that crazy of a clothing person that I plan out a month ahead. But usually sometimes it could be a week or 2 weeks ahead. I'll plan out my outfit of where I need to go. So yeah, plan out your outfit just before the event, and don't have that last minute of like picking up clothes off the ground and they smell and you still have to wear them because you don't have time to plan out your office because you have to leave the door in like 5 minutes. If you don't want it to be, like if you're organized on clothes and everything, think about your supplies. Before you're about to sit down and organize or study have all your supplies right beside you. Because sometimes when I start studying, I'm like, oh, I forgot my calculator, or like I don't have my highlighters, or I don't have my notebook because I left it like in the kitchen or like somewhere else in a different room. So have everything just right beside you. Everything you need, water, calculator, pens, highlighters, a copy, all right beside you that you can just grab and continue studying without any distractions. Because I feel like that really just all motivates you. Like when you're like sat down, you're ready to start, you like 5 minutes in, and then you realize that you forgot one thing and you're like, oh, you know what, I'm over, like I forgot it, like screw this, I'm not doing this anymore. Or you're just like, you go up, you distract yourself, you get out of that kind of study routine or study mode, you go get the thing, and then you realize maybe that your parents are watching something fun on TV and you want to watch it as well, or someone texted you because your phone blinked and you checked it and you're like, oh, I have to text back, or you went to the kitchen and grabbed food and ate instead of actually like you're in study mode. So have everything right beside you when you need it, because have everything that you need right beside you, because that won't distract you and you will actually study for the amount of time you actually need. Another tip that I would have to give to you is organize everything by time. What I have to say about that one is, when you want to study, maybe organize your time that you will start maybe like at 6 o'clock and finish at 6:25. And if you have a meeting, plan out that you have the meeting at 2:30 p.m. and you'll be finished maybe around 2:45, like, I don't know. Or if you're planning to hang out with friends, organize your time of how long you want to hang out with them. Maybe if you want to come out for like 2 hours, so you will come out at 3, come back home at 5 and do some studying. It's just the best way of organizing is just organizing your actual time. Set up alarms even. Like I will have a couple of alarms set sometimes, not all the time, is if I have an alarm set for like to go somewhere, or alarm set to like turn off your phone and do some studying. Alarms is the best way to go, is turn them on and be ready, and then turn on some timers. Even if you're not good at keeping up the time, turn on a timer for 25 minutes that you'll be at your desk studying for 25 minutes, and after the timer is done, you're free to go. And in terms of meetings, all that, I write them all down. Like I plan out, like, okay, I have to go somewhere at 2:30, then I'll be finished around maybe 3 o'clock, like I'll be finished around 3 o'clock, and I'll be free after that. So planning everything out, even if it's like a 5-minute thing, write it down. Write down that you have a thing going on from 1:45 until 1:50. Do it. Perfect. You will know everything, how your time works out. You'll have like the day all planned out by time, and you will not be. And then even maybe if you're done earlier, you have the whole evening then of doing whatever you want, and you like if you want you can, but you don't have to organize your evening time. And you're free to go, and your whole day is done because you organized your time. Oh, and there's my alarm. I have to go on and film another tip. Another thing that I have to say is write down any idea that comes to your head straight away. Because in the long run, even maybe a couple of hours, you'll just forget it and never have that great idea that you just thought about never again. Because that happened to me so much times that all of a sudden I just get a video idea in my head and I'm like, okay, that actually might work out, but I just don't write it down, and I just forget about it like the next day, or like when the actual filming day comes, I'm like, what was that video that I wanted to film, and I had it all planned out. Like that's just how I don't upload videos. It's just, I had a video idea and I just forgot about it. So now I just write down anything that comes to my head that could be great of an idea, or an event, or any detail that you just want. You just write it down. It might help you in the long run because you'll just remember it. So I get a video idea right now and I just immediately write it down. Even if I don't plan it out, at least I have it there. Just like the title of the video, it's there, and then I can always come back to it and actually plan it out and figure out if I actually can do this and upload it one of the days. So always, if you get an idea, if you have like, even if you're downtown or somewhere that you don't have your notebook with you, write it down on your phone, in your little notebook, like on your phone. Find a piece of paper and a pen, write it down, keep the piece of paper, and go back home and write it in your notebook or on your phone, because that'll be even more safe. So always just write down any idea that comes to your head, because that will honestly just, everything will just click in your head, because when you'll go back to your notebook and you see that title or that event or that detail or that idea, it will just click in your head instantly, and you're like, okay, plan this out, this is going to work out. What I think you should honestly start doing even better is start planning way ahead. Even start planning maybe a month or 2 months ahead, because that will honestly make your life so much easier instead of planning everything last minute. Honestly, if you are planning last minute, like, props to you, at least you are planning. But to do it better, plan ahead. Plan even if you can't plan a month ahead, plan a week ahead. Like, start on Sunday and get the whole week planned out, or even 2 weeks. And honestly, that will help a lot. Like on Sunday, I will sit down in front of my planner and start organizing everything for the week or the 2 weeks, because these are like, when I plan a week, it's kind of like the little details are coming in like last minute, or like the little details that are left, because I usually plan a month ahead. But if there's like little details or like more things that just show up in that week and I actually need to focus on, I just do it. I just add them in there. And yeah, planning way ahead of yourself, it will honestly help you, because you will know what is coming before it actually comes. Because if you plan, like if let's say you're planning on Wednesday and the event is on Thursday, you will honestly start panicking because you won't have everything organized maybe, and you will miss out on some details. Planning a week ahead will save you for being disorganized and like literally planning last minute. The best idea that I can give you is stick sticky notes on the most obvious places where you spend the most time. For me, it's my laptop, or when I go into the bathroom to brush my teeth or anything and I stick it onto the mirrors. And to write little notes on the sticky notes saying that you might have to meet someone at a specific time, or that you have a test that you have to study for, or you have some homework that you have to finish for tomorrow. And like that, it will give you a quick reminder and you start panicking and you're like, I need to get this done. And if you go and after you finish it. So these sticky notes could be great reminders. And the very last life hack that I have to give you is just stop being lazy. Because in the long run, you're honestly, after this video, I'm telling you, you're gonna blame me because those life hacks are stupid and you're gonna blame my video. But honestly, can you just think about it? Are you honestly doing all these 10 tips and you tried those tips and they just don't work for you? Or are you just trying to, are you actually just lazy? Because I was like that. I was lazy. I was always on my bed, on my phone. I wouldn't organize my life. And I was just, when I was watching those life hack videos, I'm like, how to be organized, I was just blaming the video because it's just, I'm like, this video is not helpful. Like, I do all that, but it doesn't work out. And in the long run, I was just the one that was being lazy. I wouldn't actually get up and do any of this and like get like even a piece of, I didn't even have notebooks back then. I could have just got a piece of paper and wrote everything down and organized my life. You don't have to have any notebooks. So just stop being lazy if you're watching this video right now and actually get up and start planning things out, because in the long run you're just going to blame me. Like, I know you're all going to blame me right now saying that my video is stupid, it's not helpful. But like, is this video not helpful? Did you try all these 10 life hacks that I just gave you? Did you actually get out of bed and did something to organize your life and like, did it actually help? Like, question yourself. So just don't be lazy, get up and do some stuff. Alrighty, that was the video, and I hope after watching this video and getting to know these life hacks, you would get a little bit more organized in your life. And you know, actually get organized. Like, stop being lazy and get up and start organizing your life. You will actually get so much stuff done. And honestly, I don't care if you say to me like, I'm lazy, this doesn't help, it's useless. But honestly, think again, who to blame for? Is it me, is it the video, or is it yourself who you're blaming? Why are you not organized? And you know, think about, when are you most organized? Are you a night owl? Are you an early bird? Are you kind of organized during the day? Like, think about your timing, what time are you mostly motivated, and then off you go and organize your life. So I think so, I said everything. So yeah, I'll see you all whenever I upload next. Bye!